Hey guys, it's Blade's Edge, and today we're going to be doing a Garry's Mod video. Today me and Hunter are going to be doing like a little movie thing where we are doing kind of a court case. So hope you guys enjoy this Garry's Mod video, and let's get into it, shall we?
Please rise for the ominous Judge Hunter. Today we'll be doing the case of the murder of Sarah Jobs and the accused Julia Brandon and the accuser Joe Jobs. I can't even do this. Mr. Linden, please call on your first witness. Call upon my first witness, Sarah's mother, Mrs. Jobs. Mrs. Jobs, where were you on the night of the murder?
I saw her the night of the murder, or right before it happened. I was out shopping, and we forgot something that we needed for dinner, so I went to the grocery store. When I came back, she was dead.
Did she seem worried when you left, or perfectly fine and dandy?
She seemed perfectly fine. She said one of her friends was coming over that night, and that's the last thing I heard from her.
That is all. Miss Carter, it's your turn to now speak to the witness.
It would be my pleasure, Your Honor. So, Mrs. Jobs, you were out shopping. Is that correct? I was out shopping, and one of Sarah's friends was coming over. Okay. What was the name of this friend? Hannah. Okay. Well, was your husband there while you were gone? And while Sarah's friend was over? Or did Sarah's friend even come over at all? She did come over, but her father was there as well. I don't think that anything happened between her and her friend. Really? Well, did the father tell you about any suspicious activity from the friend? Not really. She was acting normal, goofing off as usual. Okay, so did the friend ever leave? Did the friend stay with Sarah the entire time, or did she leave at any point? She left a few times, according to the father. Why? I think perhaps that she could be the murderer. I mean, if Hannah was there with her the entire time, Hannah should have seen something. Well, might have done it, or at least should have seen something, right? Perhaps, but I don't even know if she was around at the time of the murder. What time was Sarah killed? She was killed at around 7 o'clock. Okay, I think I have said enough for now.
Okay, everyone, it's time for a 30-minute recess.
Yes, Your Honor.
Carter, please upon another witness.
I call upon my first witness, David Johnson. Mr. Johnson, where were you the night that Sarah was murdered? Now,
I was with Joe the night when his daughter was murdered.
okay, so what were you guys doing what were you guys doing while your wife was away and while his daughter and her friend were, well, hanging out?
We were playing ping pong.
Sir, did you hear any strange noises while you guys were playing ping pong?
No, not in particular.
Was anyone else hanging out with you and Joe?
No, just us two.
Okay, that is enough for me for now.
Mr. Linden, it is now your turn to speak to the witness. Now, Mr. David, how long were you playing ping pong with Mr. Joe? For about 45 minutes. Did you ever see Sarah Jobs come downstairs? Yes, but she looked kind of scared. Did you ever hear thumping coming from upstairs? Or shouting? I did. Yes, that is all. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Linden, it is now your time again to call upon a witness. I call upon the suspect, Julie Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Julia, where were you the night of the murder?
I was hanging out with Sarah. We just talked all night, like usual, with another friend as well.
Oh, Julia, did you or your friend ever step away for a period of time?
Yes, sir. Sarah went to go get a snack from the kitchen, and our other friend went with her.
Okay, thank you. Mrs. Carter, it's now your turn to talk to the witness.
Okay. Now, Julia, what happened when you discovered that Sarah had been murdered? I heard a scream from the kitchen right as I was about to leave, and that was after our friend went with her to get snacks. I heard a scream, and our friend came running in, told me that Sarah just was murdered. She didn't tell me who did it. She just said that she saw her murdered right before her very eyes. I think I've actually heard enough. Good day.
That is our last witness. We will now allow the jury a few minutes to consult with each other. I say she's guilty because there's not enough evidence to support that she's innocent.
I say she's innocent. She wasn't even with them. She wasn't even with Sarah at the time of the murder. In fact, her friend was. Her friend must be the murderer.
I say she is innocent because she was never downstairs when the murder occurred, according to what she said. I say that she's innocent because, in my opinion, there's not enough evidence to say that she's guilty.
I say she's guilty. I mean, the only valid evidence for who would be the actual murderer is what she said, and I noticed that none of it applied to her, really. So, I think she's guilty.
I said she's innocent because the friend was acting excited and then probably was faking it.
I say innocent. I mean, she wasn't even in the same room as Sarah during the murder, while her friend, who was acting awfully suspicious, might have been plotting the murder all along. Innocent. She's innocent. Also, because why would the friend be acting so suspicious that one night and somehow this coincidence happened that she got murdered that night? She's innocent. Her friend probably had something against her. Probably had something against Sarah or something and just tried to pin the blame on her, on Julia. The jury has a decision. We say that Julia Brandon is innocent.
Okay, the jury had reached a decision that Julia Brandon, in the murder case of Sarah Jobs, has been declared innocent. Dismissed.